Hi everyone, by the way, my name is Rose and I am from Bitpos. And in this video, I'll be showing you how our Bitpos MO ticket work in a coffee shop type of business. But before we discuss further of the features of our software, I am going to introduce to you the devices that I'll be using in this video. So start off with my Android tablet. This is where we do all our cashiering and transaction process. Aside from that, I'll be using a battery-operated Bluetooth printer with a thermal paper which is 57 mm. I also have my desktop setup at the back. This is not necessary in this setup, but I'll be using a desktop computer for more convenient view for the admin side later on and how to put up some products here. So, let's dive in. So first step is I am going to introduce the interfaces that we have here in Bitpos. I'll be using two interfaces here. The first one is the one we have here on the tablet. This one is what we call the POS or the cashiering interface side, which is an application that will be installed on the device, and you have the specific credentials that you need to log in so that you can use the app. So I have this kind of interface for my setup. I do have two options here. I can do pay as you order and table order taking process. Aside from my cashiering interface, I also have this back office feature here, which is a web-based interface that can be accessed to any type of devices. So we have a specific link where you can open it into your browser to any type of device. It could be from a desktop computer, it could be a tablet, it could be a cell phone, iPhone, or any type of operating system can do. So before I dive in with the processes here in the cashiering side, I'll discuss first the process in the back office where I'm going to put up my items using compositions of raw materials or ingredient breakdown. So let me just show you how it works. So here in my back office side, you can actually see that it is open in a browser in Google Chrome. I do have my login credentials key in here, so I already logged in into the interface. And in this interface, we do have different modules that you can actually use. We have our home page, which is the landing module here in the back office once you logged in. This gives or generates a graphical representations of analytics of the reports of what's going on inside your store into a day-to-day basis. Aside from that one, I do have my sales modules here. This is actually very helpful if you have plans in the futures to do recording of customers' profiles, and this is also a very good stepping stone for loyalty reward system. Aside from that one, I do have a purchases modules here. This is where we do the recording of your suppliers. Every time that there is delivery for your or from your suppliers, you can actually record using the system. This is also pretty great for franchise where they can keep track of all the purchases from their main supplier in the main office. Aside from that one, for the inventory management side, I do have a specific functions here that I do use a ingredient raw material breakdown for my products where you can actually encode all the raw materials with specific unit of measure from ml, grams, kilograms, liters, or whatever is the most convenient unit of measure that you want to use for inventory tracking. This also gives me a comprehensive detailing of each and every products that I sell inside my store where I can see specific breakdown for raw materials movement every time that there is a finished product sold. So I have a great example here which is iced coffee matcha, and you can actually see that it has multiple composition from fructose, cup, lead, straw, brewed coffee, and the matcha powder with specific unit of measuring from 30 grams, 30 ml per piece, 20 ml, and many more. I can add more compositions here, depends on what will be used into your business. I have a sample picture here that you can actually check. This is my sample ingredient breakdown for my item. So this is an option that you can do. We can have multiple ingredient breakdown until we get into the finished product. So I have 3 tier level here where it will deduct on the first tier from coffee powder to the brewed coffee to the brewed coffee per ml tutti fructus, and many more until the packaging material. This is very good and efficient if you want to keep track every process that you have inside your store. Also, this will be very convenient as well if you also wanted to add pictures of your item here, because you can just select specific photos by choosing image file, and then just choose file and then select that file and then update that item. By doing so, you can actually put images to your products, which is more convenient and very nice to look at in the cashiering interface for easier navigation during transaction time. So now that we've already inputted all the necessary details here in our back office interface, then our system is ready to go for the selling process. So let's dive in to my BitPOS MOT application. So this is the view for my Android app. And as you can see, I do have a tabular formatting here where you can actually see multiple tables. Here, I can create unlimited tables. There's no limitations on how many tables that we can create. And each and every table is customizable. So there is an example table here, Veranda01, which I customized the name. So I can just tap on this one and then tap customize, where I can change the name of my table, depends on what is the setup inside my store. If you don't want to do the tabling format here like this on what I have on my screen, we have an option also in the system where we can do the direct or pay as you order process, where I can just tap specific table and then tap in tindahan order, where you can just directly key in all the necessary orders from your customer. So I'll give you an example. If I tap item here, you can actually see the list of menus that I have. And as you can see, even my menus, I do have pictures from my products because it's more nice to look at, as well as it's more convenient in my cashiering and to see the offers that we have inside the store. So example, if my customer wanted to order cold coffee, I just tap cold coffee. These are the list of products that I have with their corresponding prices. So if I tap chilled latte, I just tap on the quantity of how many they want to order, and then tap OK. Then add many more, and then add iced tea, and then tap OK/back, which gives me the idea or the summary of the orders of my customer. You can actually see the quantity available on hand. We also see the price, and on top is the total amount, which is 885 pesos. I can also provide a bill out receipt. This could be based on number of packs if they want split bill. And if there is no option for that one, if they don't want to have it, just tap no. Automatically, my Bluetooth printer will print my bill out receipt. So this is my sample bill out receipt. And as you can see, it's very detailed. You can actually put logo of your store if you want to. I did not put in mine details of my store, the orders, and the total amount due. This is also pretty great if you want to give this one to the bar or to the kitchen for them to prepare the drinks, or if you want, we can connect a bar or kitchen printer for a much more easier and convenient access. So if the customer wanted to pay by just tapping the three-line icons, I can then stop tender. I can actually accept multiple modes of payment here, from cash, GCash, Foodpanda, credit card, depends on whatever is used inside your store. So in my end, I'll be selecting cash and then tap OK. Next, I am going to select the amount of money that they give, let's say 1,000 pesos, and then tap OK. Automatically, my final receipt will get printed out here in my Bluetooth printer. So this is my final receipt. So as you can see, I have the details of my store on top. I have the details of the cashier, the orders, the total line, and then the total amount due, the cash payment, and then the change for my customer. So that is how we do our very direct to the point and very easy process of selling here in our BitPOS MOT. If you want to implement senior citizen or PWD discount, it's very convenient and very easy by tapping first the necessary orders of the senior citizen or the PWD along with their group. So let's say I have my cappuccino here, I have my filter coffee, I have my vanilla latte, and let me just add a few more, iced tea, and cold coffee here. So these are the list of orders that I have for these transactions, and there is only one senior citizen in this table, so I can just tap item once again. And then I have here a system setting where I can select, we have the term sales discount exact, where I can input the total number of bags, how many are they inside the table. So say for example, there are 6 of them, how many senior citizen, and the 20% discount, and then tap OK. Automatically going back, there is 1 of 6 packs and the total discount that the senior citizen can have. So you can actually do that one here in the system. You also have an option to record customer name. This is optional. You don't need to do this one, but it's really nice to have it since it can be printed out here in the receipt. Or you can also get their customer signature, and this one gets printed out in the bill out if you also want to have their signature as well. So we can add that one. So say for example, if I'm going to print a sample bill out with the customer signature, this is what it looks like. So as you can see, we have the customer at the bottom part, and this is the bill out receipt for that one. And of course, for the tendering process for the payment, just tap the 3 line icons, just standard sales, input the amount of money, say for example 1,000, and then tap OK. Automatically, my Bluetooth printer will print our final receipt. So here in my final receipt, you can actually see the discount process. We have the less VAT 12% for the senior citizen. We have the discountable amount and the non-discountable amount. And of course, the 20% discount for the senior citizen, the total amount due, the money paid, and then the change to our customer. So basically, it literally covers everything that is necessary inside a coffee shop type of business. We can actually add features, say for example, like the Wi-Fi password inside your store. We can actually add that one into the receipt at the bottom part if you wanted. That is pre-activated if you're going to request that one. So we also have that one here in the system. For further information of our Bitpos MOT kit in a coffee shop type of business, you may message us in our Facebook page and request for a live demo. Thank you very much and see you next time.